David's startling abuse of power, forcing a woman named Bathsheba to sleep with him and arranging her husband's death, marks a bleak turning point in the story. From here on out, David's reign teeters on the brink of disaster. The last chapter of his life is marked by insurrection within and outside his own family, continued violence, and serious lapses in judgment with devastating consequences for the entire nation. The wheels do not completely fall off, however, perhaps for one reason only. David's son Amnon imitates his father's behavior when he rapes his own half-sister Tamar. David is furious, but does nothing. The thought of what he did to Bathsheba cannot be far from his mind. Tamar's brother Absalom, however, is not so hesitant. Frustrated by his father's inaction, Absalom takes justice into his own hand, killing Amnon. Again, David hesitates, neither fully punishing nor vindicating Absalom. He allows Absalom to return home, but banishes him from the palace. Isolated and increasingly restless, Absalom hatches a plot to turn the hearts of the people against David. The conspiracy gains momentum, erupting into a full-blown coup that results in the death of 20,000 people. Finally, Absalom is defeated by David's troops. However, against David's orders, his troops kill Absalom. Trouble is far from over for the house of David. Among the smaller tribes of Israel, resentment simmers against Judah, the most powerful tribe. David's forces have to put down yet another coup, but the tribe's grievances will outlast David and his successor. In the final years of David's reign, Israel endures famine and war with their arch-enemies, the Philistines. At one point, David orders a census to measure Israel's military might, in violation of God's command to trust him rather than their own power. More calamity befalls Israel in the form of a plague that kills 70,000 people in 3 days. David is no longer the mighty, unstoppable warrior of his youth. But his dynasty survives, perhaps because, for all his faults and his catastrophic failures, David never turns completely from God. He never refuses divine rebuke when it comes. In other words, he never mistakes himself for the true King of Israel. David, the man after God's own heart, is a flawed, broken ruler. But the Bible is a story of God redeeming broken things, and David is no exception.